With the organization of the Alliance of American Football, the USFL presents the USFL semifinals. At the Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, California, between the South Division champions, the Portland Breakers, this game is and the South Division champions, the Memphis Southmen. Taco Bell. When you need a taco, you need a taco. Domino's Pizza. Discover the world of Domino's. And Bank of America. What would you like the power to do?
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So out come the Seahawks now.
Takes care of the ball really well, puts his team in the right position.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Pushing his way through. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pick.
You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to fire this to the end zone for Baldwin. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 45 yards. And they're able to strike first. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab,
and this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass, the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
So here come the Browns for their first
down game, almost like basketball. Get calm before you go for the big strikes.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Mayfield. He'll get that to develop the tight end.
That because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now, Mayfield now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this will go as a gain of 6. They go play action. Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play down, but you know what? He's one of the best in the league at body control, and he showed you why there.
So what that tells you is that the guy throwing the football understands his guys, doesn't he? Give them a chance, put it up there, and realize that even in a battle, they're more.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll go. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And this play goes nowhere. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board for them to score again, and you're down 14. about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was 1st and 10 at their own 27. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll pick up 7 there.
I've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and move
3rd and 3. Now the former Notre Damer. This is C.J. Procise. Chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Just about every coach. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. That one, 28 yards on the ground.
Run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
Ready, it's 1st and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead. Nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that.
They got a field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get quick passes could work as well.
On 2nd down, Johnson. Finding some room at midfield. There goes Duke Johnson. All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Duke Johnson. As his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. Lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
The Seattle offense now set to come back out from the 30. Wilson. Being chased out left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice.
2nd and short.
A 2nd down carry for Procise. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he will score. Touch size. 61 yards. And the Seahawks.
Again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
It's good, and it's 21-10. On the last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Heading out as
on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a... And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And his throw is incomplete. That time they were looking for the... They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around Lockett. Returnable for Lockett. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10 at their own 18. Baldwin with it over the middle.
An extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. They keep it with Penny on first down. And very little daylight there. He'll get a
laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 27 yards.
Can make so many plays, but even when you think he's covered,
he's not.
No, he's really not. He uncovers and makes a play on you and picks up good yardage in doing so.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. There to stop him, Chad blitz. A good run blitz.
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment. Good.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. At a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
It's 3rd and long here. Throwing is Wilson. And he can't hang on to it. In this box, it's a 53-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. All in all, no gain.
Football.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short. Minute mark in this first half of action. It says ad-lib halftime previews, so I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense takes the field on Rashad Penny. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it. It somehow, and he did on that play.
Now Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. They're the Seahawks.
A rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making...
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Top team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. We get a glance at Duke Johnson as he heads back out onto the field. He's been
as well as continue to feed him football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired or they get out of position or he runs through tackle.
Some space in some different ways here. Now Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And Callaway taking it in left. Mayfield on first down. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Browns makes.
But they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. And the lead will be cut down to 14. There of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. It's out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Play to win. Let's go.
So let's glance at a player's spot. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
And it's always fun for them when they're not just winning on the scoreboard, but they're contributing in a big way. As you see him throwing touchdown passes, watching this video here.
On first down, Wilson. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards.
Well, a nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And just outside the red zone. Here's Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he goes backward. Now Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead.
And a rookie quarterback's taking time to adjust to life in the NFL because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with it.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks the drive summary. 4 plays, 75 yards. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up. Zoom action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Talk about teams scripting plays to start the game. Often script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end.
Mayfield looks to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across. Johnson on the counter. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And they're going to help. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one from the red zone now. Mayfield. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And that's incomplete.
Great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And now the 3rd down throw. And his kick is indeed good, and the deficit dropped more.
But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 20.
You've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. A terrific run. They'll run with Penny. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of... They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. And Dixon over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he finds Penny. The pickup goes
without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that'll be caught by the tight end. It's Ed Dixon with a Seahawk touchdown as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start. I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Super toe.
And he'll be upended.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they get him down, but not before he takes off. Not bad. 1st and 10. Mayfield. One that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount, here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't.
Mayfield now. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Johnson was in.
Just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game.
Now Mayfield lost the football. Third and long for Mayfield. Man open, that's Damian Rattler. And that working out of the gun. Mayfield got an open man. It's Ratley.
Athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now this one over the middle. A first down throw for Mayfield. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, just further and further out of hand.
And the offense has in store this go-around. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
He's over 100 yards, has the one touchdown score to this point. And he'll get this up. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A little bit of daylight. Right back to Procise. And they take a knee. Amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.